Hey guys, Kristine here again to review another movie for you guys. I was looking at the comments on my last video, or my last movie review at least, and some of you guys requested that I review the Hunger Games movie. And I know that that's not a new movie anymore, but some of you guys requested it, so here is my review of the Hunger Games movie. It was released back in March of 2012, and the runtime on the movie was 142 minutes, which is pretty long movie. It's almost 2.5 hours, but personally, I think the movie was awesome. Now, I was kind of not really looking forward to the movie when I first kind of heard about it because I'm not much of I'm not really into reading books. I'll read comics, yeah, but I'm not a big reader when it comes to regular books. Just not very into that. I have a lot of other things to do. But anyway, so when I heard about the movie, I was kind of not sure what I thought about it because, you hear about this these 12 different districts, they send 2 kids per district to go fight in the Hunger Games, and, the winner basically, everyone else has to die. All the other kids have to die for that person to win. And so when I heard that, because that's basically what you hear before you know anything about the Hunger Games, that's kind of like the summary that I was given. And I was like, wait, what? Kids fighting each other for survival? And it's a game? I was really kind of off-put by it, but nonetheless, I decided to watch the movie anyway, because I was like, man, it just kind of, there's something interesting about it when you hear about the Hunger Games. It sounds weird and crazy, but at the same time, it's kind of interesting. And so I decided to watch the movie, and I loved it, to my surprise, right? So much so that I have a Hunger Games shirt on. But anyway, so the story is all about Katniss Everdeen, who's played by Jennifer Lawrence, and she's a great actress, by the way. I think she did a great job on the movie. But her younger sister, Primrose, was selected to go to the Hunger Games, and she took her sister's place. She actually volunteered to go, which was basically unheard of from her district, to volunteer to go, but she did, and in the end, she ends up winning the Hunger Games. And I'm sorry if you guys haven't seen the movie. I know I'm gonna give you tons of spoilers, but sorry, that's just what you get with a movie review. You guys kind of fussed whenever I did a movie review, and I didn't include spoilers, because I really couldn't tell you much about the movie without spoilers. So anyway, back to my point. Of the 12 districts, if I remember right, I think it was District 1 that was the one that, they basically trained their children, getting them ready for the Hunger Games, and they were the meanest ones. But you watch it, and you've got, the boy and the girl from each of the 12 districts, and you have a lot of different characters, that you're looking at, and some of them you like more than the main characters at times, but for the most part, Katniss Everdeen, I really liked her attitude. She was really kind of rough around the edges. She was kind of mean, but at the same time, she was just, I don't know, she's a really interesting character. And, before she goes to the Hunger Games, she's got kind of her guy there in her district, Gale, and everybody thinks that he's great and wonderful, and then she goes to the Hunger Games, but Gale doesn't go to the Hunger Games with her. It's Peeta Mellark, and so she ends up with Peeta at the very end of the movie. You realize that she's going to stay with Peeta, basically, and not necessarily go back to Gale at the end. Because I'm sitting here thinking, after you go through something like the Hunger Games, you have to kill other people your own age. And we're talking about, children. Under the age of 18, I'm pretty sure all of them are, if I remember right. But it's teenagers killing each other, even, younger than teenagers. Children, basically, just killing each other. After you go through something like that with someone, how could you just, leave the person that you just experienced that with. Of course you're going to stay with Peeta. I mean, like, if Katniss had went back to Gale, like, I don't think the movie would have made sense. Not that the movie really makes sense in the first place, but I think it would have made even less sense. Now, I can't get over, like, the way, like, the rich people, you know, the way they dress, and it's, like, totally, like, out of this world weird. Some of it was kind of interesting. There was even some outfits that the rich people wore that I actually kind of liked, but it was still really weird and just out there and crazy. But, I mean, overall, the movie was really interesting. There's, you know, it's like there's never a dull moment in the movie, and I would highly recommend it. You know, if by this point in this video you haven't clicked away because you haven't seen it, I would recommend you go see the movie because I think it's gonna be really interesting for you to watch if you haven't seen it already. And there's, you know, at least 2 more movies. I think the 3rd book, I think they're breaking up into 2 parts. If I remember right, I think the 3rd book is actually going to be in 2 separate movies. I think. I could be wrong about that. But the next movie is coming out, I believe, in November of 2013. So it's not too terribly far away. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that one this time. I won't be so hesitant to watch Hunger Games next time. And there will be a review after that movie as well. But not, you know, a year late like this one. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the Hunger Games. And if there's any other movies that you'd like me to review, feel free to leave the movie name in the comments below. It can be a new movie, upcoming movie, old movie, any kind of movie. If you want me to review it, just leave the name of the movie in the comments below. And if I have a chance, I will watch the movie and give you guys a review of it. Maybe I've already seen the movie. I'll give you a review of it that way. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.